Hey guys, we're going to do another video here for 3.1, working on this concept of how to simplify expressions, something we want to get down really well because in algebra it's something we do all the time. And to do it, we've been using algebra tiles in class, but we're trying to get away from that. We're trying to be able to do it without the hands-on tool, because often we have to be able to solve things without having that tool available, so we need to practice that skill. So we're going to try some different problems. We're going to start with our first example here. And typically the directions are going to say just that, simplify. So here's the problem we're going to try. We are going to simplify 2y take away 3 plus 4y plus 1. 2y take away 3 plus 4y plus 1. So to simplify this, the strategy is kind of straightforward. We kind of go in steps. First, we need to get our like terms together. So step one, get those like terms together. Start rearranging the problem. So I'm going to rearrange. I'm going to put the y's together because they are like terms. So we've got a 2y, which I'm going to cross it out now that I'm writing it down again. And we have a plus 4y. Plus 4y. I'm going to cross that out too. The other like terms that we have are the negative 3 and the 1. Those are just kind of your standard numbers. So minus 3, that's this one, plus 1. That would be the last one. All right, now I've got all the pieces. So step one, rearrange it. Here's step two. Step two, combine the like terms. Put them together. The 2y and the 4y should combine together. The negative 3 and the plus 1 should combine together. So imagine you have 2 y's and you have 4 y's. So how many y's do you have? Well, you have 6 y's altogether. Negative 3 plus 1 is our rules. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. These are different signs. We are going to subtract. 3 take away 1 is 2. And the bigger number is 3 and it's negative, so we're going to do a minus 2. Minus 2. That's it. That is our simplified answer. We did it. 6y take away 2. Okay, so the steps are straightforward. It's step one, rearrange the problem. So rearrange, get those like terms together. And then step two, combine the like terms, put them together. Rearrange and combine. So let's try another one. Let's continue to practice this skill a little bit. We're going to do an example 2 here. And for example 2, we are going to simplify. Let's do something maybe slightly more complex. Why don't we simplify negative 3x plus 2 plus x squared, take away x, plus 5. Negative 3x plus 2 plus x squared, take away x, plus 5. We're going to go through our steps. So first step, rearrange, put the like terms together. Now you have to be careful. If you remember our algebra tiles, 3x's is the long little x's that look like this. Hopefully you've seen this in prior videos. Those are 3x's, but an x squared is a big square. So these are not like terms. We're not going to combine them. I'm going to write my negative 3x, cross it out, and I'm going to combine it with this minus x over here. That's my like term, minus x. Those are going to go together. This plus 2 and this plus 5 are like terms. Plus 2, plus 5. That's this one and this one. The x squared doesn't have any like terms. There's nothing matching it. So we have a plus x squared, but there's nothing to do with it. There's nothing to combine it with. We're going to put these together, and we're going to put these together, and then the plus x squared is going to be kind of on its own. So 2 plus 5 I know is 7. So we got a positive 7. I know that part. The plus x squared is just here. We know we can't combine it with anything, but this part's a little more complicated. Negative 3x take away x. Take away means it's a KCC problem. We're going to keep, change it. So I'm actually going to keep the negative 3x. I'm going to change it to a plus, and I'm going to make it a negative x. Same signs, add and keep, different signs, subtract. These are the same signs. They're both negatives. So we're going to add and keep. 3x's plus another x makes 4x's, and they're negative. We're going to keep them negative. So here is our simplified answer. It's a little messy, but negative 4x plus 7 plus x squared is our simplified answer. Combine those like terms. All right, so let's try another one here. Example 3, here we go. So for this one, why don't we simplify something else? Let's change the variable up. How about we simplify 3w squared, take away 5w, plus 2w squared, take away w. We're going to simplify this problem. 3w squared, take away 5w, plus 2w squared minus w. Okay, let's rearrange it. Let's get like terms together. So w squareds are like terms. So I see a 3w squared, which I'll cross out, and I see a plus 2w squared, which I'll cross out. I also see a negative 5w and a negative w. Those are like terms. Minus 5w, that's this one, and minus w, that's this one. And now we've got it rearranged, we just have to combine. So we are going to combine these, and we are going to combine these. 3 plus 2, this part will be easy. That means we have 5w squared, no problem. But this is a KCC problem. It's takeaway. So I'm going to change it. It's actually like keep the negative 5w, change it to adding, and make it a negative w. And I see same signs, add and keep. Negative 5w and a negative w are the same signs. They're both negative. So 5 plus 1 more makes 6w's. And they're both negative, so it's going to be a minus 6w. So our answer, our simplified answer, is 5w squared, take away 6w. And that's it. Okay, so now it's your turn to try. We did 3 examples. Hopefully it kind of made some sense. Let's do a you try problem now. Let's get you kind of working on how to do these. So here is your you try problem. Can you simplify negative 4x plus 2y plus x minus 5? Right now is a great time. Hit that pause button on your device and see if you can do it on your own. All right, you ready to check your answer? Did you pause the device, try it, and unpause? I hope so. I hope you're making nice, neat notes and giving this a shot. So I'm going to go through my steps here. First step is put the like terms together. So this negative 4x, I'm going to write it down and cross it out, is going to combine with the plus x right there. We're going to combine those. This 2y, I'll write down, cross it out, doesn't combine with anything. Do you see any other y's? I don't see anything else. I see a minus 5, which I can write down, but it also doesn't combine with anything. So as far as like combining like terms, I only see this. These are the only 2 I'm going to combine. So negative 4x plus x, same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. These are different. This is negative, this is positive. We are going to subtract. 4x, take away an x is 3x. And because the bigger one is 4 and it's negative, it'll be a negative 3x. But then this plus 2y, it's just there. And this minus 5, it's just there. There's nothing to combine it with, nothing we can do to it. So this is your final answer. Negative 3x plus 2y minus 5. How did you do? Did you do your work kind of similar to me? Did you end up at the same solution? Are you circling your answer and organizing your work? It's totally okay if you're like, well, I have the same answer, but I decided to put the 2y first, and then the minus 3x, and then the minus 5. You guys, that's fine. That's the same answer. Or you could totally be like, well, I did the minus 5 first, then the minus 3x, and then I did plus 2y. You guys, all of those are the same. These all count as the right answer. It's just different ways of writing, different organization. That's all. So any of those really count, like any combination of those. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to practice in class. I really hope you're working through the steps of rearranging and then combining. And just be really careful with your negatives and your positives and use those rules. Same signs add and keep, different signs subtract. Stick to the rules that you know and you will get your simplified answer. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.